Hi, this is Brandon Moon with Leland Fly Fishing. Want to welcome you to Fly Tying Night tonight. Tonight we're going to be tying up a really cool pattern that can be used as a blue wing olive or PMD nymph in a Perdigon style fly. So with that, I want to make sure that I invite you to like the video, leave a comment, hit subscribe and the bell to receive future notification. If you get any kind of value in the videos, in this one or any of our others, we'd appreciate it a great deal if you do that. It helps us out a lot as we work to get content out into the community. So with that, the hook that we're using is the Moonlit Premium Tagata ML501. This is a size 14. Tie this in a size 12. All the way up to a size 18 as well. I'm going to start my thread just behind the bead, and you can see that I'm laying touching wraps as I go backwards. The thread I'm using is the Watery Olive in 12/0 by Semperfli. Very cool color, awesome thread. This thread lays flat, so it gives you a nice even foundation. I'm going to take some medium done CDL. You can use just regular hen or rooster fibers for this. I'd prefer hen or the CDL. And I don't want very many, I just want a couple of them just to create a little tail. And I want it to be just a little bit shorter than the length of the hook shank. So I'm just going to tie that in. That's not quite, need a few more than that. These mayflies don't have like a big clump of tail on them, but I do want to be able to make sure that I've got a tail. You can see my tail right there. I'm just going to secure this Coq de Leon fiber, and then I'm going to take and trim out after I secured it down up there where the bead is. And the bead I'm using on this one is the metallic green slotted bead, Moonlit slotted bead, metallic green, and I'm using the 3mm for the size 14. You can oversize this with a 3.5. I generally like the 3 though. Now I'm just going to go back to my tail here. I'm going to put 3 wraps and pull up just to help make. Alright, now once I've got that, I've got Semperfli's olive yellow perfect quill, and I'm going to take, and there's a more transparent side. I don't know if you can really see that. There's a transparent side and then a darker ridge on there. I'm going to put the darker ridge on bottom, and I'm going to wrap this so that the sticky side sticks to the thread. And I want the tip of that to go all the way up just to kind of help create a nice smooth taper to my body. Now I'm just going to take my thread and create a nice even taper to this body by going back and forth. You could use 8/0. I just like 12/0, even though I have to do a few extra wraps. Again, this is the watery olive color. I like how it creates a nice color effect underneath this quill, synthetic quill. And I'm just trying to build a sleek, slender profile, which is also why I like to use the thinner thread. Is it creates a little bit slimmer profile, especially with the extra steps to get there. Now I'm just going to take and half hitch. Set that off to the side. Now I'm going to wrap this, and I want to make sure that as I wrap this, the sticky side is the side towards sticking to the thread. I'm going to start that manually, and then I'm just going to take and use my rotary feature to wrap the rest of this up into that bead. I'm going to wrap it all the way up. I'm going to stop it upside down. I'm kind of pinning, excuse my dogs, pinning that thread up there, or that quill up in where the slot is on that bead. So I'll whip finish this, 3-turn whip, set it off to the side, cut out my quill, set it off the side for the next fly. Now I'm going to take and create a nice hot spot collar with some Semperfli Classic Wax 12-aught in floral green. And I'm just going to create a little hot spot there. Trim this tag end out. I will just whip finish again. Okay, now I'm going to take a black Sharpie, create like a shell case shell back on there. Just see a nice little black mark. I'm going to take some Semperfli no tack UV resin. When I'm tying up several flies, I'll take this resin and put it in a little disposable cup. Where I'm shooting the video, I'm really not tying up a lot of these patterns tonight. I'm just going to take and put a small amount on my bodkin. So if I had it in my container, I just put a little small amount on my bodkin tip there. This is going to help create that slim profile, plus protect the quill even though it's synthetic, and it's also going to help it streamline, be a smoother pattern and sink faster, which is the point of a Perdigon style fly. These are our competition fly. We're going to take our UV pin and we're just going to cure that up real fast. We want this fly to sink fast and get into the feeding zone, and with less fly material and bulk to slow it down is going to help it do that really fast. So there you have it. We have a PMD Blue Wing Olive Perdigon fly. We appreciate you watching tonight. If you find any value, make sure you do us a favor. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and the bell to receive future notification. This helps us out a great deal as we work to create good content and put it out into the community. So if you have any questions, let us know, and have a wonderful evening.